Hey, this is Johnny Boy Boxing at Fire Heights. We're here at Madison Square Garden. I'm here with my guy, Pound for Pound, one of the best channels. Make sure that you follow him. Now, let's talk about SHAKUR Berlanga and SHAKUR Stevenson. They're fighting tomorrow night. That'll be in Queens at the Lewis Armstrong Theater. What do you think about that event and that whole atmosphere in Queens?
I'm going to see how the atmosphere in Queens, usually out here in Manhattan, it's always popping, but it's New York. And New York always shows up, especially with boxing. There's so much history. I'm excited. Berlanga's going to bring up the figures out. SHAKUR, Jersey, New York, it's all close together. And Williams Cepeda, Mexico. So it's going to be really exciting. I'm excited to see those two fights because they're very interesting at the time.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see this matchup. How does the fight play out with Cepeda and SHAKUR? Being that Cepeda's a relentless pressure fighter, he's going to come to bring the action. He wants to knock out, he wants to close SHAKUR's mouth. SHAKUR was going back and forth with his family. What do you think about that? Was that a little disrespectful, or they were disrespectful first, or SHAKUR just retaliated?
It's boxing. People are going to say things, and you're about to go to fight, you're about to go to war. So sometimes people get carried away. I don't know what specifically was said, but it's fighting. It's what happens. Maybe they said something personal that got him out of character. He said, F it. Like I said, it's a war. But tomorrow's going to be a great fight, as we all know. Williams Cepeda's going to come bring the pressure through 1,000 punches around. It's going to be crazy. But SHAKUR is a technician and a matrix in there. He sees everything slow motion. He can get out the way easily. He can throw punches, and he's right in front of you. You can't touch him. So it's going to be interesting. Boxer versus puncher. And one thing specifically that I think SHAKUR said that's very important is he's not going to allow the pressure of the Tom and Jerry talk by Turkey. When people say, oh, they want more action. Listen, this is the two sides of boxing. He's going to box in there. He's going to do a fantastic job. And I'm sure that Cepeda's going to try to make it ugly, rough, go to the body, hit the arm, shoulder, anything possible. I can't wait for tomorrow. That fight, to me, is going to seal the show.
I mean, he said it best. I have to agree with everything that he said. I can't even add to that. All I can say is that maybe SHAKUR might possibly be able to score a knockout because of the relentless pressure coming into him. He'll have a lot more opportunities to get that knockout. Now, what about Berlanga and Cepeda? A lot of bad blood. SHAKUR Berlanga, what do you think about him throwing panties at Oscar De La Hoya and stiletto shoes and all that? A lot of people were upset about that. What do you think about it?
It's the way to promote a fight. It's the way to promote. Although he's not fighting Oscar, they've been going back and forth online, and let's be honest, it was hilarious. And Oscar got into it with him, and it just built more tension. It built the show, and that's what boxing needs, excitement. So I don't think there's anything personal there. I'm sure Berlanga is still focused on the fight in hand tomorrow, because it's not going to be an easy fight. That guy is very technical, very well technically sound. He's taller, longer reach. So Berlanga has a lot to do, as always. But it's going to be a really good fight. I actually don't know. I'm not saying Berlanga's favorite in the fight either. I think it's a really good fight.
I think that's what makes it so intriguing, is that we don't know who's going to win the fight. Because Sharice has the height, he has the reach, and there's a lot of bad blood, and they don't like each other, they're cursing each other out, right? So, what is it?
And also, the fact that Turkey has plans with this guy to possibly fight Canelo in the future just says who he's believing might win the fight.
Exactly. And that's got to be a little risky. I've heard that there were rumors that Turkey had went to the back locker room of Skull and Canelo, and he told Skull that, listen, we have big plans. Terrence Crawford is here right now. And that's what Skull relayed to everyone. That he was kind of like warned he better not win the fight.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know about that. And now you're talking about the Sharice, that whole connection, that's interesting.
Well, even if there was something like that plan, I don't think Berlanga would go with a flow. He's here to win. It's vested in New York.
With the judges. What if it goes to decision? Then it's out of his hands, right?
He got power, so we'll see, man. Like I said, the fight can go many ways. You're getting stuff in my head. I don't know what's going to happen. Do you know what's going to happen?
We don't know. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking about it. But who would you give the edge to? A slight edge, maybe? It's a hometown fight. He's just fighting in his hometown. Can I give him a little bit of an edge?
Maybe, but the other guy, what's his name? Sharice. He's fought on enemy territory before, but never New York. It's going to be a hostile crowd that night, tomorrow night. So, I don't know, man. It's going to just be tough. It's going to come down to who wants it more. It's going to be one of those type of fights. And believe it or not, I can see Berlanga getting shook during the fight.
Absolutely. I think they're going to go to war next. Sometimes he's going to get touched up too as well. was dropped by Canelo in that fight. He's come up. The fight that he just fought right now with that tune-up in Orlando, that guy had him fought in years. So I want to see. I'm curious to see how he performs in this.
Exactly. He knows that a lot of eyes are going to be on him. It's being the fact that it is a big fight, because let's be honest, the last fight was just like a tune-up. I think he took the guy out in first round. So let's see. Berlanga has a lot of self-belief in himself, and people find it as arrogant. But you need to be arrogant. You need to be maybe a little bit crazy, delusional in your mind to be at the top, to be one of the best. So we'll see what happens.
Exactly. So make sure that you tune in. It's Johnny Boy Boxing, pound for pound, to the dynamic duo. Check us out. We'll see you at the fight.